All right, so now I'm here with my acai bowl and I'm just gonna go ahead and start eating. Oh, okay. Hey guys, Kelly Wong here with another giant breakfast. I'll be making an acai bowl today. It's probably been about a year since I've last had one myself and I've never made one, so I actually had to do a bit of research to figure out how they were made. Despite having eaten a few of them over the years, I didn't really know too much about them, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and get started. So I learned that acai comes from the acai palm tree, which is native to Central and South America. And I believe to this day, most of the acai consumed in the world is still produced there. The berries themselves apparently have a very short shelf life and can spoil within a day, which is why we typically know them in this form as a blended and frozen puree. So today we'll be using 2 packs of pure unsweetened acai, some frozen banana, frozen mango, frozen pineapple, and some almond milk. For toppings, I have some bananas that I will slice up, some strawberries, some blueberries, and finally some granola and some shredded coconut. All right, so now we have our blended acai mixture. It looks pretty good. It's less dark than I was expecting, but I think it still tastes pretty good. So we are going to go ahead and put some toppings on it. Right, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud for a first attempt, and I'm excited to taste it. All right, so now I'm here with my acai bowl, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start eating. I'm gonna grab some and put it in this bowl I have here. It smells good. I think the thing to worry about most of eating this much acai is that it's extremely cold. So brain freeze is always a bit of a risk. It's good. Yeah. The coconut's really good. It's cold. It's extremely cold. I don't know how quickly I can eat it. It's not the best acai bowl I've ever had. It's pretty good for first try. When I was learning how to make it, I read this really interesting article about where acai actually came from and why we know about it here in the US. And apparently they've actually been consumed for thousands of years, but until about 20 years ago, people in the United States pretty much knew nothing about them. And anywhere out of Brazil, actually, nobody knew what acai was. And technically they're not berries, they're drupes. So they are fruits with like an outer skin, a fleshy middle layer, and then a single pit. So similar to olives and cherries. That was pretty interesting. And the acai palm tree also supplies hearts of palm, and the leaves and the trunk can be used, but at this point the berries are the most lucrative element to sell, and it's pretty much the main reason they're cultivated these days. And the only reason we know about acai right now is because of these two brothers named Ryan and Jeremy Black, and their friend Edmund Nichols, who started importing it into the US about 20 years ago. Ryan and Edmund had gone to Brazil in like 1999 and first had acai there and kind of fell in love with it and had this crazy vision to bring it to the States and like have a Brazilian style acai cafe. And I think they thought it was going to be like the next Starbucks, which it didn't quite get there, but it got pretty big. And they really hustled to like get it on the market. They basically imported this like giant shipping container of acai in 2001, and they went around these like juice shops in LA and just convinced them to sell acai products, and it kind of grew from there. Yeah, that's rough. I don't know how people do ice cream eating contests, but I'm not sure I could do it. This is less messy than the avocado toast, which I appreciate, but it's also a lot colder, so it has its own challenges. I'm gonna go grab a jacket. Okay. I'm a little cold now after eating so much of this. I am finding some of these like little unblended chunks of acai, which I don't think I will eat. Bummer. Alright, so now I'm done eating my acai bowl, other than those frozen chunks that I found while I was eating. It was a lot of food, but it wasn't too bad, and it was pretty tasty. The hardest part was definitely how cold it was. I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it ended up being. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!